Hey guys, hello and welcome to another episode of the Portugal travel exploration. This is my last morning in Lisboa. I'm all packed and ready to leave this studio apartment in Lisbon and head over to the next destination. So 6:30 in the morning, I woke up at 5:30, had a cup of coffee and finished packing. After the Jogo de Pau lesson last night, I came back around 11ish, and then 11:30, let's say, and then I stopped by at a McDonald's, had a late dinner. Because of the strike, the trains were running super late, so everything was like going haywire. But yeah, by the time I went to bed, it was 1:30 a.m. and yeah, I had a couple of hours of sleep, and now it's time to head on over to the next destination. So I'll see you at the next stop. Hello from Faro. I moved to Faro, took a short plane ride. Wait, it's too noisy here. Let me move closer to the marina. It's slightly better here. So I took a short plane ride. It was just 45 minutes. I landed in Faro at 10:30. Then took a local bus, was about half an hour ride. There's a lot of traffic today, a lot of bikers also here. And it's a small city center. Roads are narrow, so everything is walkable here. And this is the start of my exploration of the Algarve Coast. So I'll start in Faro now, do a couple of hours of exploration. When I think I have explored enough, then I'll think about moving to Lagos, which is going to be my base for the next few days while I explore the rest of the Algarve from there. So let's see how it goes, and let's start exploring Faro. Oh, one thing I noticed immediately as I landed from the airport is you don't have a train station at the airport. It's at the city center. Oh, the marina looks really cool here. So you have to come to the city center if you want to take a train, or if you want to go to Lagos, Portimao, Albufeira, and a couple of other towns I think were listed. There is this bus that you can hop on directly from the airport. It's called the Aerobus. And then you can get there. There was a girl there who was kind of giving tickets on the fly, and you could pay with a card. And most people did it that way, but I didn't want to skip Faro. Oh, I know it's a small place to explore, but that's why I came to the city center. I'm gonna spend a couple of hours here, have a nice lunch here, and then when I am satisfied, then I start moving back to Lagos. Looks like I'm exploring the city center. Can't really tell if it's the old town or the new town, but the cobbled street appearance resembles quite a bit of Lagos. And there was also the sardine shop behind, in case if you forgot to get it from there. I'm just gonna walk around and look for a little bit non-touristy restaurant to have lunch, skip breakfast. I'm starting to be a bit hungry and it's already past noon, so good time to have lunch. Found a nice little outdoor eatery, something like this kind of cafe that I've been seeing in Lisboa. They have a nice little seating area outside with the umbrellas and stuff, so you get the shade. Ordered monkfish rice and fresh smoothie, and the staff said like that should be more than enough for you. I was also going for an omelette, but she said try these portions first, so I was like, okay, fine, that's cool, maybe save some space for dessert. And then we continue the exploration, so just gonna wait for the food first. Had a really nice and filling meal. Ooh, there's a gold wing here. There are lots of gold wings here today. Lots of cruise bikers, long distance bikers. While I was eating, there was a Spanish biker crew that came sat next to me. So of course, I chose a silent corner that was no longer silent. They were downing sangrias and having fun. Anyways, it seems like this place has a lot of churches and a lot of monumental museums. But I guess this looks interesting. The Villa Adentro, I think is what it's called. The brown board. So let's try and go that way, see what that is. I'm just curious. That biking trio was so cool. They revved for me because they saw I was making a vlog. Was supposed to be a cinematic shot, but I guess I'll keep the revving sound of the bikes. One was a Harley, the other is a Ducati. Third one I don't know, but the guy had a Combat Veterans logo on his jacket. Seemed like one of them is riding solo, the other are together. I like this biking community. Like, they always go in like small groups, or even if you're solo, then when you hang out it's very easy to make friends that way. Kind of like how solo travelers make friends. It's just a similar thing extended to biking community. I think this is the 19th century ornate gate that is made to enter into the old town. Kind of like how we had those arches to get into the squares in Lisboa. So let's try and get inside. Before I walked past this one, but then I went that way and started walking around on this side more. I think that's more like the new town and this is more like the old town. So let's see if I can find the difference at all. But looks pretty cool. Still having maintained except for the gigantic bird's nest. I don't know which bird made that nest so huge. So this is the Arco da Villa, the one I was looking for. It's a national monument. Pretty cool. Gateway of entrance to the old town. Looks like people are still living here, so not so touristy per se. I don't see very many people here. There are mostly people either chilling at the marina or eating something at the restaurant, so the main ones are busy there, the main streets of the new town. This is pretty deserted here, which is nice, but look at these streets, so narrow. I think that's why the lady at the airport was saying you could walk everywhere. It's a narrow place, so no public transport gets in here. You just walk. Pretty rustic vibes indeed. I'm really liking it. It's now really bright and hot. No cloud cover at all. I guess everybody is kind of hiding under the umbrellas they have at the restaurant or inside the monuments. It seems to be open. I don't know what this is, but let's try and go inside and see for ourselves. This is the church and the tower and museum, I think. There's a paid entrance ticket, so I changed my mind. I'm just gonna walk around and see if there's a nice place that's free of cost, open to public. But anyways, walking around this nice rustic old town with cobbled streets is kind of fun. Most of the streets are empty. So I seem to have walked into a harbor. This is where they start all the boat tours. You could hop on a ferry, go on to some islands from here, or you could just swim in the water or enjoy a speedboat ride if you have it. Cool place. I think there is a nature reserve somewhere there, and there is an island there I could see. So probably these boats bring you somewhere there. Each of these tours starts at like 30 to 40 euros, so I'm not doing it, and it takes a couple of hours, and a shortcut tour of an hour or so doesn't seem worth it for that price. It's almost 2 p.m. I think I'll spend another hour or so and then start heading over to Lagos to set up the base for the coming days. But this is nice. The Atlantic Ocean still here. The breeze is warm. It's not so cool as the other places I've been at. So, and I was told Algarve is warmer than Lisbon and other areas where I've been so far. So let's see how it goes. There's even a mini 2-coach train running here by the harbor. I don't know where does it go, but sounds like a fun ride along the coastline. Found a nice little map to orient you where I am. So I'm here in Faro at the moment, where the airport is. Then I'll take a bus or a train to go to Lagos, and then do day trips from here to Portimao, to Albufeira, and anywhere else that seems to make sense. This was the villa I was looking for. Got distracted by the arches and the bikers. Let's see what it's a restaurant. Lol. Heading back to the new town. I guess that was it, to see whatever I could find in the old town. I'm gonna look for a convenience store or a mini supermarket. I guess in the new town it's very likely to find it. Maybe grab an ice cream and refill some water. Because of the flight I have no water on me, so I'm gonna grab that before I head out for the journey ahead, just to make sure I have enough water at least. It was really delicious. Gelato scoops, mega waffle cone, mega scoop sizes. It was the first time I had watermelon gelato as a flavor. Now headed to find a supermarket to get some water. So got myself a bus ticket, standing at the bus station. It's right next to the harbor terminal. The bus leaves in 40 odd minutes. So just gonna hang around here and then hop on the bus and head over to Lagos. This is the same aero bus I was talking about that stops at multiple different cities. This is the only light I have. First one on board, nobody else is here yet. Using this opportunity to make the vlog. It's nice and chill. The bus leaves in about 5 minutes. Really excited to see how the views look like on the outside from the road. Alright guys, hello from Lagos. I'm just a couple of minutes away from my passing under a tree, from my hostel. Life has come full circle. I started with a pool villa, moved to a studio apartment, and then finally back to a hostel. Top bunk, I hope. Anyways, gonna close this episode here, and we'll start a fresh episode where we start exploring Lagos and then do a bunch of day trips from here. Gonna be here for a while. So with this, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off, and I'll see you in the next episode. Give you a walking tour of where I'm staying and how these surroundings look like. Take care and see you again.